Your cat has a secret language for saying, "I trust you completely." And here's the strange part. It almost never looks like affection. In fact, one of the 6 signs I'm about to show you feels exactly like being ignored. Maybe you've quietly wondered whether your cat actually likes you. Maybe you've feared that all these years you've been loving an animal that merely tolerates you. Tonight that changes. Because the truth is, your cat has already answered that question. Not with words, not with the obvious cuddles you were hoping for, but in 6 small signals so quiet that most people walk right past them every single day. Stay with me to the end, because the last one is the deepest trust a cat can offer. And it's the one almost everyone misreads as rejection. Let's start with the first sign because it appears in a tiny detail the moment your cat walks toward you. It lasts about 2 seconds and most cat parents miss it completely. Or worse, they mistake it for a health problem. Watch your cat's tail as they approach you. If the tail lifts straight up and the very tip begins to quiver, almost like a small shiver running through it, you are watching something remarkable. Their nervous system is reacting to seeing you the same way. A kitten's body reacts to seeing its mother again after time apart. In the wild, kittens do this with their mothers. It is one of the very first social signals they ever learn, and it means one thing: safety. It means I recognize you and I'm happy you're here. What makes this sign so honest is that it's partly involuntary. Your cat cannot fake it. Their body reacts before their brain even catches up. Some cats show an intense version of this, where they back toward a surface, and the tail shakes as if marking their scent, yet nothing is released. It looks strange, but it's simply trust firing without leaving a mark. Not every cat does it, and the intensity varies. In some, it's a whisper. In others, it practically trembles. But that quiver is only the surface. What happens when your cat trusts you enough to send you a message with their eyes? The second sign is one you can actually send back, and it might be the most tender exchange you'll ever share with your cat. Watch their eyes when they're looking at you from across the room. If your cat slowly closes their eyes, holds them shut for a moment, then gently opens them again, they've just done something extraordinary. In cat language, closing your eyes near another creature is an enormous act of trust. Eyes are how a cat detects danger, so shutting them even for a second means they don't believe they need to defend themselves around you. Behaviorists often call this the slow blink, and many people describe it as a cat kiss. It's your cat saying out loud in the only language they have, "I feel completely safe with you." Now here's the part that frustrates so many cat owners. They try to slow blink back, and their cat just stares at them like they've lost their mind. If that's you, you haven't failed. Try it when your cat is already relaxed. Soften your eyes and blink slowly, without staring hard, because a wide, fixed stare reads as a threat. Do it enough times, and one quiet evening, your cat will blink back. People who've rescued frightened feral cats often say this was the very first bridge, the moment a hissing, terrified animal finally chose to lower its guard. That returned blink is your cat volunteering trust. And speaking of things your cat chooses to give you, the next sign is happening right now, and almost nobody notices it. Most cat parents watch the tail. Some watch the eyes. Almost no one watches the ears during a conversation. But your cat's ears might be the most honest lie detector in your home. When you speak to your cat, watch what their ears do while the rest of their body stays perfectly still. If the ears turn slightly forward, tracking toward your voice, that is not simply hearing. That is your cat choosing to pay attention to you. Cats have more than 30 muscles in each ear, and they can rotate each one independently, like tiny satellite dishes. A relaxed cat filters out most of the world, the hum of the fridge, cars passing outside, other people talking. But a trusted voice cuts through all of it. In a study at the University of Tokyo in 2013, researchers found that cats could reliably tell their own person's voice apart from a stranger's. When they heard the voice of the human they lived with, they responded with small, unmistakable signals. Ear movements, a slight head tilt, subtle changes in the eyes. Those reactions simply didn't happen for unfamiliar voices. And the most touching finding was this: the cats with the strongest bonds to their humans reacted the most. So when you're talking softly on the couch and you see those little ears swivel toward you while the body stays melted and relaxed, understand what you're seeing. Your voice has become one of the safe sounds of their world. If this is already changing how you see your cat, do me a small favor and tap the like button. It genuinely helps me reach more cat owners who need to hear this. Because the next sign is the one people get completely, painfully wrong. The fourth sign feels like the opposite of love. It's the bite. You're petting your cat, everything's peaceful, and suddenly, they grab your hand with their teeth, maybe with a little nip. Then a second later, they lick the exact spot they just bit. If you've ever pulled your hand back feeling hurt or confused, thinking your cat turned on you, I want you to hear this. In most cases, that little bite followed by a lick is not aggression. It's one of the most intimate things your cat does. Think about how cats live together. A mother grooms her kittens with gentle nibbles and licks. Cats who deeply trust each other groom one another. The same way teeth and tongue, in a rhythm that says you're family. When your cat does this to you, they are treating your hand the way they'd treat another cat they love. The bite says, I'm being playful. I'm comfortable enough to use my teeth near you. And the lick that follows says, in your mind, I'm taking care of you. One cat owner described it perfectly. They said their cat bites then licks, as if apologizing. But it isn't an apology. It's grooming. It's belonging. Now there's a limit. If the bite is hard, the ears are flat, and the tail is lashing. That's overstimulation, and you should give them space. But the soft nibble and lick during a calm cuddle, that's your cat folding you into their family. And that sense of family leads straight into the fifth sign, which is where the science becomes almost unbearably sweet. Try this tonight. Sit in your usual spot. Don't call your cat, don't reach for them. Just be still and watch how they lie down near you. A cat that doesn't fully feel safe lies down fast but stays tense. Paws tucked tight beneath the body, head up, ready to spring away in an instant. That tidy loaf shape might look cozy, but it's really a cat keeping its engine running. Now watch a cat that trusts you. They lower themselves in stages, releasing tension one piece at a time. First, the body loosens. Then the paws slide out. Then the head sinks little by little. At each stage, their nervous system quietly asks, am I still safe here? And the answer keeps coming back, yes. Until finally, their fully down body loose, completely at rest, right there beside you. This isn't just cute. It has a name. In a 2019 attachment study at Oregon State University, researchers found something beautiful. Around 65% of cats form what they call a secure attachment to their person. It's the same kind of bond a baby forms with a parent. A securely attached cat relaxes and explores when their person is near, gets stressed when they leave, and calms the moment they return. So that slow sighing melt onto the floor beside you, that is secure attachment happening in real time. Your cat's brain has filed you under safety, and their whole body is letting go because you're in the room. For anyone who ever felt their cat didn't love them, this is your proof. And now the sign you've been waiting for. Here it is, the one that feels exactly like being ignored. Your cat walks to their food bowl, turns their back to you completely, and eats without a single glance in your direction. It feels like a snub, like they don't care that you're standing right there. But this is the deepest trust of all. In the wild, eating is one of the most dangerous moments in a predator's day. The head goes down, the senses fill with food, and anything that eats without watching its back becomes an easy target. That's why feral cats almost always eat facing outward toward danger, lifting their heads between bites, never fully surrendering to the meal. So when your cat turns their back to you and eats, they are making a profound decision. They've decided you are not a threat behind them. They don't need to guard that direction because they trust you to guard it for them. Some cats take it even further. They'll only eat when you're in the room and stop the moment you leave, using your presence as a shield during their most vulnerable minutes. So the next time your cat faces the wall and eats without looking back, don't feel dismissed. Look closer. Relaxed ears, a loose body, a slow and easy posture. That turned back isn't rejection. It's the highest honor a cat can give you. It's them saying, I trust you with my life. Before I let you go, here's one last quiet sign, a little gift for staying to the end. Watch what happens when your cat climbs onto you. If their front paws start pushing in and out against your chest or your lap in that slow, rhythmic motion people lovingly call making biscuits, pay attention. Kittens do this against their mother while nursing pressing to bring the milk. When a fully grown cat needs you, their body has carried that memory of total safety all the way into adulthood, and it has attached it to you. They're not just comfortable. On some deep level, they're telling you, you are mine and I feel safe enough with you to act like a baby again. One owner joked that when their cat needs, it's really saying, I am marking you, you are now my property. And honestly, that's not far from the truth. If your cat does this, especially while purring, you are as trusted as a human can possibly be. So there they are. The quivering tail, the slow blink, the listening ears, the love bite, the melting body, and the turned back. 6 quiet ways. Your cat has been telling you all along that you are their safe place in this world. You didn't miss your chance to be loved by your cat. You've been loved the whole time, just in a language nobody taught you to read until now. Tonight, sit with them. Blink slowly and watch what they give back. And if you want to know the 5 signs your cat feels truly, deeply cared for, the video on your screen is waiting for you. Stay with me in the incredible world of cats.